so yi asomdwe hene nyansa bu akwa no the miracle working God no no na abɔ me no mie no ban uda hwan krom o sorry o tu no o se nyankopon ni ho uda hwan krom se bi preku anasa ponkyere ne nkrom a wo hwan na dwi pa ne ohwini mu ntutuo ene sebe wanu nsuo o sorry ya o se nyame ni ho enti o bosom a osom no no na nyame a o som no ewa wasema but to me as I stand here and the entire production team no ye die ye didi say oturu nyankropon a why no pesamo okuta tabo no twansuo de osoro ene tena bia na asase ene na so ntia so no ono na ehunu ye mobbo ono ena ehunu ye mobbo wa hu me mobbo memfom so ntia no pai ade a chena me o TV so na o hweme a media men share wo say de wo som no jai but media ka medi adanse efa Kristo a minimi no ho say wo de ho bo na why no ho aboa aye okwaku a okotokro o ma ne nka soro da okwaku kosoro enti obi ukotokro na brewo enti wo de ho twe na ompon ono na ehunu yemobo for this great Tuesday's edition of the Dialogue Show. So call a friend and tell a friend, call a brother to tell a sister, call someone to join the biggest breakfast in the capital city. Aha, you can't cry. Aha, idia dance. Aha, you can't seminal. You can't messy, and yet you say. So be part of the trail by joining us on YouTube. Now drop your comment at all. Yabejibre na yakenkai ninyina ede among. The Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana ede filing another motion bi anopai yebe kumpa na kwanya ma meso mo de ne faso no entwaye kura na dia na ma ya bebidu say oba wa rise from baby a wa baby Chief Justice of the Republic de na say wa bobra wa sua de yi but we have female vice president and a ma ya munya akwanya mo esomo abem di bra hodo no yen hyedamfa inform fa kwa apaso na yehunu se ema so etimi ye ema eno ye ensem pie mesine Ablekuma North omuni representative in parliament Ghana yakan no atum are we serious? We are not. Ablekuma North abatwa ya tuwie no mesine omuni MP of parliament, they don't have a representative and the parliament for a resume and almost our consistent almost started omuka homjim kakra so in the parliamentary proceedings because the people of Ablekuma North omuni anamusini ya to abawie you were posting penny for her you were soldier penny for her electoral commissioner were here constitutionally has been mandated to organize and conduct elections in this country. No be seen there dear na aba dear na yesia yehu de odi nkunim yatikroma besi ne obia nkasai obia kana no atum se ugidi pa se Ablekuma North NDC for the winning seat na komo aba mi komo da so te ho but who is talking why na be kasa why adwuma why na ose ohwe electoral commission adwuma electoral commission no susuro because you are born and trained say onim the kwakos kata ho obi di ade akobo obi kwa achi kuno why na ose oboban the then IGP also ntimi moban and ode di akotena fie owura Christian tete yo no aposifo omugidie ye boldin wo osebo a omudidi wachi a papa police police ayene one odom mumfa yie nto yie. Now the people of Ablekuma North any representative and it does not help our democracy. And what it is not helping. Two, we have the civil society organizations in this country. Yawo ekuokuo asofukuo ehemfo aba hema for obia okroma but ayedi obia ntimi kasa. And the people of Ablekuma North exercise on franchise. I say o madaje awia akotso aba but yehu obi odi nkunim obi ayidi. Ghana sumdwe man Ghana yempe basabasa no say na be edru no. Emma the people of Ablekuma North eni ana musini. Why should it be so? Didn't no say basa en obi aka na no atum. Electoral Commission yes okoye na dwuma pe osuro Electoral Commission through. One when ye One hwe ni ye de besi enya se papa ba baby ade bra no empani se wan fa nto ayedai efrito dodi nkunim pa no e wa bato no oho ekwa ba so eni timi kika bato no bom pink sheet na way and then ekotwa agya to obi mu and then etiti bi mu what happened this 2024 election we dey enuma nkoyi ye to aba na 2024 wie achi ne the NDC aban mu nipa eye no nyame anim ne ntwa yi one thing that you should know say we NDC ni we MPP ni ye nyina te Ghana obi ene wo MPP ni oye Togo ni obi ene wo NDC ni oye Ivory Coast ni ye nyina Ghana for entiase enya adwuma enti wo so twese kan wo twa ponti ba na wo rafi say de oye wasase su nyina bebu aten atemu ho edi moda se ni bia wasase so anopai me twa wadwe atemuda you are going to account enya wadwe se me honorable minister enti udu oso ahen memo ana ba bia ebu aten na edu begina nchen se we de no truck push anti ono hu hia wo hia udi se hu na minister se wo pa adwuma mankofo woro mu drosa ene e wo minister na be twe wabo so wo be bo kro no a be twe wabo so saa so na ordinary citizen won so e be fa wo saa yenka se we die ne ho fe we ye tentini na temu nko de obdasani bia ye wasase so ebu waten if you allow politics to divide you uni ni party fie kane kumasi fie fishia kane kumasi fie ye wo fufu a obia betibidi the top to you am na obia answer dem bi e apisia obia di nsatum no yibidi na se politics inti mu nyina mu ofie inti o MPP na wo NDC a doesn't mean you should fight no identity yakwa about 2024 December 7th and 27th May basically the people of Agyapong we have 276 constituencies in this country but 275 peneko ba na kanwe meaning we don't respect the people of Agyapong yemumu amanyofo yemumu a day will come you put a ballot box sell obi ntoaba ba akukura be kono nim obi ankose na dade ntoaba a day will come in this country it will happen now voter turnout no bebre na ntoaba bebre si Ghana for no the amanyofo ni bi yenti Ghana for ni ate Ghana for ni abi the amanyofo ni ye the nipa bi ye ni omusu ni omuban to trust them and to kwa 10 year and in kasentwe ni mpapemu and say be nyoba bi ensem patati Ghanaians are wise they are vigilant this time around a day will come and the box no be sure no be akona fom a day be beba na adaka ni si was 0 vote no be anto honorable say Ghana for sabi omunya nkwase afo. Is that you see that Ghanaians are not fools? And you see that Ghanaians are not lazy too. They are hard-working people. They love each other. Ghana for do mo party to a form for. The nipa bi anya di break akra. Me party organizer. Constituency wan wan. Ma be say to trust am. Se unima tie UN Secretary General former the Kofi Annan oko nimdia ne wodi trimnyansa pa Kofi Annan won ne bra so oko Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wede oko the big sis amudi animo akwaje William Buforiata ne nasefo omu nyina omoko they are no more there Jerry John Rawlings soja nearby oba no obi adwane ene Papa J owei oko JJ Rawlings JJ ba obi adwane JJ Rawlings oba no obi ahopo JJ Rawlings be ma kukudrofo uguru ho de wo yoba wodo beto atwa chimpre ene Papa J soja memuo mayeku matuli man abagu mayesei mapamo ha hwan kutu champion na sefo hey ene oko obefo atamos oko wawunim amanyofom maame ama benuado edu baabi benuado kasa okrom ha na atenie mama o we do de okọ ekuku dampa mo politics ma omo kodoso ebi ministers omo ko Joseph Kofiada away you know them enti kuku no the ordini moja te party MNDC no kwa okọ na wo afa nu wanya ho ntafre ho de obre osono no ho no okọ na wo a wanya ho ntafre ho think twice dwen unua nipa ho enye politics nti ena obeku nipa enye politics nti ena obepra nipa dwen bio transcendence ni o de mamanyo osem ni mfra woni ye kokoti mempene kokotako mia ne mia kosoa a day will come minister bi many penny bi kosra former minister bi wa free me money din a whole minister we dem penny for madaro animu a anopa me sem e ko na kraba si ni nchen mo fa nchen anopa yi o yare owu ko dada o minister former minister bi o penny bi na ko na nchen papa na we ho ani was say na oni me no minister oni say de yare ayi ni o yade ye de na tu kwa brochi no yi sika ni nyina sa na ko hwe pans me hwe ne pictures na bobo ne dem me pictures ni say police fo gina na chi na o gina office o no office no friend ntoma am say ewi ase no ye de ko hen e na o ti wo no anche bia no wi okọ de wasasi so de kuku he nyina e be free wakọ e be ja ho o dan na wasi no uwui no ye de ba ko sha adaka nim e de ba ko sha adaka nim eye bi si wo central region obe kuro ba ko so yie opani no abobra pa ena ne ma no se ne ma no ko fitio ne ma no se o mu papa na ewu enti edan bia ewo ho no no mpeso musie da o mu papa ena enioma bia ewo ne papa ayi mo mpeso mu di shada karima no ko abusu peni so mbene o se jama o papa no ayen so fra busuam o de ntade we ne ntoma we ne mpatia no akogu adaka mako eda bi ene enko pese ye baabi ento asase wa mpene eda no so you no see you abusu peni no cement oni ho maache do papa na bɔ ne bra no kakra bi na ɔde kɔɛ onsa gubo na da hɔ bebrebe emfa nkosi hwee o da kra sɛ ɔbɛsɔre bio no enyame pɛ o da sɛ ɔbɛsɔre bio enyame pɛ enti ayi gya sɛ me wobɛtimi me onye obia cause enipa yensa hwee aya kɔsamale for no ɔmo mo yɛ dwuma ɔmo kyerɛ no kobusa Kohe Martin Tingram ni pedi da from who you are not far better than them. So if your political party is in government, it is the people of Ghana that voted for you to be in government. The same people are looking and watching. A day will come, the same people will exercise their powers through voting. And Ramishia Penny, you catch him say MPP, Bapa will be a mission answer power. Ya mistakes bebre ono ana no mutom say ya mistakes bebre nipa kasa me gini tum wo gini fom so tum o say ya mistakes bebre ti be suani asa na de ba kon say o mo kan say ya o ya tumi ni wiara no rafi tumi no o da ka mu na ya orbo ka moto ka didi nanim ene Sam George ba ne ka o si fom ana bie ni gate samo okuja to ablakwa ene na no keka nse me na o mu nyina politics o sero kra no pay ti bi ni kosuo bi a wo wie no wo serew enti wo form no think twice wo party sika wonya bi ni wo ya sa boa ka ho wo so asa akwa etutu asem ena sa bi wakwohwere wo nkwa. The people of Ablekuma North needs a representative in parliament, and we need to do something about it in this country. This is the dialogue show. It's time for sports tidbit. It's time for sports. And I agree with you. Kofi Amponsa Usiahene. Obobo nsema no a ode enkomo ahodo ebre. Our pencil are gentle pa. Not dene. To the disika semosoro. Atuba Kofi.
up and down.
You been there,
I just say you are truly African man.
Kofi.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Auntie, you may be wa. Yes, brofo. No, dina me brofo nuan na me mpe no. Mani nya brofo nuan no.
Okay.
Pe local na.
Yeah.
Me me o say kro maduan pa say, "Wo hu maduan na me pe."
Oh, okay.
Ti me call wa me ni di kura.
Yeah.
Bo so di konkunti na ba. Me ni di kura. Me ko kura bo say na no say me ko sa me say quality bag di me chwani a mo me say fa me bi ma konkunti.
That's my favorite ba. Plantain ne kontomre.
Local no.
Local. Enna
konkunti no. Kofi atadi.
My favorite ba.
Tadi na o say be de ka ku no.
Yeah, fa me ka.
Na e be bo pa. Ba na o pe ka ku kakra tum. And then a Unity Cup no baso.
Yes, and then
is it Trinidad for Besha and
Jamaica?
And Jamaica on Bobo. Jamaica.
The reggae boys.
Jamaica. Jamaica then come in you say boat and America too.
But boss on your bad. On your bad. Say yes.
Now I'm Trinidad for no so yeah.
Yes, on your bad. Into I think say a bad boy. Me the other many aji we say at least you be your chance between access
the players
because when you MSC could do CMSC Naki and a party Antoine Semenyo. These are Ishakunum, these are guys are regular football mind. And say these are key players.
Yeah.
It was said last Tuesday you need backups.
Sure.
A very important part because you be press here now what happened to your team. I think say it's good to say coach and making new additions. I think say a boy.
All right. Kofi Amposa Osia Hene the agudi mu nsem a wabobo ano fa ball bomu ne the account bia no or the 12 on the dialogue show so be part of the show or YouTube or comment bia fa to ho enye comment of attack comment of insult wa be kan wa de MCR obi ba ho no be didi atema mo block no because we respect those who watch us obi ba ho a obi sending message no be di natem oba mo block no say yes obi ansoma no so me hwe
of course
Uba, Obian Sumo Sabe show, and I nobody did you be at them. And very bad. And also be other respect Moby.
Yeah.
Obia as opinions are like noses.
Of course.
Of
course.
I call you on a Venus or semi.
Yes.
Obia and a Hene.
Yeah.
Into Adrian Chen you beat him to beat Chen Adrian. And yet 10 years.
We should just be accommodative.
That is it.
Let's allow no Bia and opinion. Insult bia
when you be on your sound
yes
me hu say obi na omani mie nti e be fa no sa ni nyina account na so your first posted bet ni twam ewia na dia aka bia da to me dey owo ahene entwe bu esi akoti kan ho kopem say be wi adwumade stay tuned for the posted bet.
And then Tuesday, every Sunday, of course, all the sports and what we share the dialogue. So, Fremi Kofi Amponsa, we say, never say, yeah, na globally, they are training all of sports A to Z, else or Tibino, na you know what we share. Na no pay, yes, Rebecca say, EDFI Association Boxing. So, Enra, near Nigesem Airport because 3 of our youth boxers are called Guinea, Conakry. I could pick up gold and I'm ranting be do Ghana say na akono the wa yes support some more na if we no see the streets of Accra na penny be the support I needed the mountain no na it was so encouraging enti be bo obi aba so say no ye show odo to this young bosses omutima pick up gold will be man so Guinea Adam so Emma GOC president Ura Pokavi the statement aba say obo emranten aba so say omaye adwumade ne pa say omto pick up all this gold medal. So Matthias Ashite pick up gold flyweight 51 kg same as George Ninote Dowuna pick up gold. Bantamweight 54 kg, as well as Desmond Papu also pick up gold. Middleweight, which is 75 kg. In Sierra, and I'm not to do Ghana. And so to me call Guinea. Now I'm say yes. In terms of boxing, Ghana, so you do market papa and no me do na just be a ebo ye young bosses ya about to say domi no esu ni tom so na omye no mo na mo na ago na so now yes switch to the come of the blaster sim no team no akodu London UK no mkodu wono ye local base players no Razak Sensen of Nations FC and Kotoko striker Kwame Poku Kamadin of a mediema na it was so lovely say na you guys no many I just say for once two blasters now they're in London I just say a boys na I just say almost so a member of a blasters team no it a bon abaso a jumadene and the one we remove blasters team because rather since you no one of the finest defenders your Ghana League now or count. And a Hasselhoff goalkeeper, so one of the finest goalkeepers all Ghana has seen. International one number one goalkeeper, Emma Yablasa Simno. Inti West Nakodu camp, Bibia Nakwemende, or more tour preparation. So two Otado enemy squad no for the game na Basu in Mount. The official list of players coach no decided say omo and about games na Basu. Echina Ghana Nigeria. Then also on Sunday near wrap up. So goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi, Benjamin Asari, Joseph Tete Anan, three goalkeepers. Players account Gideon Mensah, Ebenezer Anan, Mohamed Salisu, Aaron Issel, Razak Simpson, Mamadou Kamadini, Caleb Irinchi, Abdul Salis Summit, Ibrahim Suleimana, Abu Francis, Majid Ashmeru, Abdul Aziz Issa, Lawrence Agyapong, Christopher Ba, Jordan Ayew, Thomas Asante, Felix Afenejan, Kwame Poku, and Mohamed Fuseni Gaddafi. So these are players our coach and say, Omwano, na Ghana, Nigeria game no, into me kosi, if my place be injured, into my updates about injuries in the war camp and those guys no. Yen to me and from into the list into injury list no and so yede emma na players are almost say injured blasters camp san say Antoine Semenyo enka list of players are eba no ho same as Abdul Manaf Nuruddin Tariq Lamti then also Kofiche Abdul Fattah Shaku Inaki Williams Jojo Walcott, these are all players injured and I'm so give no to me and will be Emma ye blasters of Ghana. Inti away from injured players no. Now Afenejan. That's what me na ye Afenejan na yenkwenim na Afenejan one of the finest players. Obekaya in 2022 ye more World Cup qualifiers. Edia call Qatar World Cup no. Obedi makotim pa. Ewo Kumasi. Crucial game. Ghana against Nigeria. Ewo Kumasi. Ghana against Nigeria. Ewo Abuja. Obetete na Agyapong ne Same namso Guinea qualification. That time no jana so ewo ASO man na say Jose Mourinho eni no go cry. But the command say yeko World Cup no. When you make it into the finalists, honestly, you play a beer, we will be a baby. I'm say, why you madene pa? Na ye ko walk up near Franco, a hard drink. But then you never know when give you up. As you speak now, or with Juventus, El Ili, it show how hard that guy no. Oh yeah, it's goodness in the say, was any blasters call up, and we know yes, some of one another one side. Yeah, we are primo war, US, Canada, Mexico. Inti I just hope he say what bano obekoso ye dwumadene na we see with the blasters. So that is Flex Afenejan for you and pay the mountain. You know, you have some pictures from the blasters camp. So Benjamin Asari has goalkeeper around the next picture no you love it the one when Nima or the two no this is a Capito Jana Yoki. So this is the picture. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. In fact, the last two games are where Jemu Edema Blasters team no on Kencity go born turning it. That is how harder Benjamin Asari are. You just love him say Ojago position the ma Blasters. That is Asari for you. Now, Yeshe Kudus Mohammed I missed out from the team due to slight injury by Nra because the team no ever landing and no team no camp. So that is Kudus Mohammed for you. Or also miss out from the list. Thomas Sepate, the Arsenal man, one of the finest midfielders world football. I appreciate it because of Motherboard ordinary at call level my Arsenal team. So that is Thomas Pate, and also a mix out of the game. Now, Yenti head coach, Emma Blasasimo, Unauthorized, Ghana up against Nigeria no, saying that heard him Yenti head coach. Coach Unauthorized, na yemetwaso.
Yeah, I think everyone knows what it's about. It's a friendly game, but it's not really a friendly game. So we know what it's about, and we want our people to be proud of us, and we want our people to talk from a certain perspective. And surely it's always about who has the better team, and sometimes margins can decide the outcome of the game. I think normally, to be honest, we are on the same level, but we're hoping that we will win. We're hoping that we'll be successful. It's going to be tough, but I'm sure we can do it. Yeah, I think everyone knows what it's about. It's a friendly game, but it's not really a friendly game. So.
Head coach Emma Blasa Simino, Coach Unauthorized, and now young can't women's championship. Guitar Car region say Group A and Group B. Group A and now results in the Hassel folk and Martin from Oaks ladies. Then Oak for no enya win over and no by 5-2. In tier league table now has Simino a mano or more LED with 9 points. Same as Samatis ladies almost so 9 points. So these are games are so as far as GFA regional women's championship no concerned greater Accra that's important update. So Samatis mano we need to win against Roots ladies and Sisamba ladies. So you win over ACM Socrates by 3-1. So Lake standing in the Oaks FC of Hasselfolk, LED with 9 points, Samate Semano 9 points, Roots. And so Eddie was anti winning the Ecoso, Ewo Emma Sokano pay, you know, Eddie, this important AM Komo Ecoso, Ewo Emma football, and so emu. Now, Yanshe the Ecoso, the legendary Rafa Nadal. Tennis, okay. So Rafa Nadal and the name omo ebwana baso because of modern ba within the day as far as tennis concerned. Born June 3rd, 1986. Rafa Nadal, a Spanish former professional tennis player. Ranking on #1 men's singles by the Association of Tennis Professionals for 209 weeks of finish year-end as #1 5 times. Nadal winning 92 ATP Tour level singles, including 22 major titles, among which 14 French Open titles. And the whole screen, so that is the legendary Rafa Nadal. See, Oma Nano, Oma Banabasova pass the way I watch tennis no, so. Inti ombona basketball part just say tennis stars in been so passing through Djokovic was there with the federal nominee adenya no passing through abrana you the course just say na it was so lovely tennis there you love these guys inti that is what happened association tennis so and Roland Garros no to Sunday inti be follow up on the screen no I think say they top musno Djokovic game of face say McDonald. It's a bar, that update in Now, you heard the so United States of America. So they want to say, I feel you have bought a year United States Smash 2025 Las Vegas between July 3rd and 13th. And because we know a table tennis. Until later, we have more updates about this important games. Because association table tennis. Now, Manny Pacquiao, one of the finest boxers, Ewiase, a witness. Manny Pacquiao. Other kind of fights now, on Joshua the hater clothes corner. You remember Manny Pacquiao. Or retirement. But guess what? Wasai are returning from the retirement now. The legendary boxer, Manny Pacquiao, say July 19th, Las Vegas. The 46-year-old say are returning to the boxing ring. It doesn't speak now, no, or USA, just say, or prepare for the fight against Mario Barrios. It's that to say, yeah, the legendary Manny Pacquiao for you. You just love him. Pacman or your champion. The rate at which about punchone the energy. No, you love a boxing. And that is good news. About just say legendary boxer Manny Pacquiao so I return back to the boxing ring. Okay. CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo and Ra or the Koto on one official social media handle. And I'll say this chapter is over. The story so being written. Grateful to all. This is a CR7, an official handle on X, formerly Twitter. And I'll say this chapter is over. The story so being written. Grateful to all. Inti yehu whether say anas you hono na opese odi ba na wie yo. Portugal national team no opese odi ba na wie yo. The entire football career ni na ba na wie yo. Just stay tuned. You're more up to date about the legendary the champion himself. Whether so come back to Madrid and answer saying you be this and come on. Yewie FC Barcelona so we can be of my last game in the La Liga, no, we did by 3-0. Near my official La Liga table no, after the season. They're going to say Barcelona LED with a point of 88 points. So that is say the league standings no for you. Then also Lewandowski aboard the game number 100. Lewandowski game number 100. Ediama FC Barcelona team no. You'd be see an pay. Na yadasi say we are part of the sports segment and on pay with the dialogue so from Kofi Amponsa yentwa mra ba or why hene entwibu esia kon so ewa ha e de nyine favorite morning show the dialogue show no to us matching.
Kofi Amponsa Osia Hene and a day Agudi Monsem as on the Dialogue Show 27th May 2025. It's time for entertainment tidbit. You know about no like crowd or the energy cashier ebre inti the waboano or energy Monsem Yano or the Besumye. After that, you be call stories making up the headline this morning. Various newspapers are hold aba you be kum near Shen Sema hold adapono so na Edamano pencil and chichina no dene. And stay tuned for the entertainment tidbit on the Dialogue Show.
Welcome to entertainment segment on the Dialogue. My name is Nola Santa. You know how we do it every morning on here on the Dialogue Show. We are coming to you live from the 2 television at Madina Zungu Junction inside the Kencity building. It's time for entertainment, and this morning coming up, Molly becomes the first Ghanaian artist and second female artist with the most daily streams on Spotify. This morning we are talking about numbers because numbers on the streaming platforms have become the major performance, the key performance indicator in the music industry. We will also be looking at African artists whose projects have surpassed 1 billion streams on all streaming platforms. So stay tuned. I'll be back shortly with the details. Welcome back quickly into the details. Ghanaian artist Molly, the maker of Shake It to the Max, is now the second most daily streamed African artist on Spotify behind Tyler, surpassing Thames and Ira Star from Nigeria. She gains 500,000 plus monthly listeners daily on their streaming platform, the most for any African artist, with over 14 million streams total, making her Ghana's top artist. I know people do not want to listen to this, or people do not want to hear this, because she literally just came into the scene, even though she's been making music for a very long time. But Shake It to the Max has received enormous success, being streamed all over the world, especially in America and Europe. It's so shocking to see that Ghanaians, her own people, are among the least who are streaming her music. But hey, she's breaking boundaries, she's breaking borders, and she's doing amazingly great on the global platform. So kudos to Molly for this one. She has a new one out there, so you can go stream Molly's music everywhere on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Audio Mac, Boomplay, everywhere. Molly is one who is putting Ghana on the map music-wise now. Next, a number of African artists have crossed the billion streams on the threshold on Spotify, as was cementing their global influence. Among the standout figures, we have Burna Boy, we have Wizkid, Rema Thames, Omalay, Ira Star, and Ashake. So first, Burna Boy is widely regarded as one of the most accomplished African musicians on the international stage, with multiple albums such as Love, Love Damini, and African Giants, each garnering over 1 billion streams. So Burna Boy is the leading artist with the most streams on Spotify, actually on most of the streaming platforms, with over 2 billion streams of his projects on the platforms. Next, we have Rema, who broke records with his album Rave and Roses, which has amassed over 2.3 billion streams on Spotify, making it the most streamed album by a sub-Saharan African artist. Next on the bill is Omalay, Lay, who has joined the elite club of Nigerian artists with over 1 billion total streams on Spotify, combining all his credited works. Then we have the females, one of the biggest females. Actually, I thought Thames would be bigger than Ira Star, but hey, they are at par. So Ira Star is the next artist on the bill with a similar feat, with her second album surpassing the billion stream mark, according to Instagram. We have Wizkid, Babanla himself. I know he's been in the music industry for a very long time, but Wizkid broke boundaries when his Oju Elegba was streamed or was sampled by Drake. He reached international highs during that period. So Wizkid has also made a massive impact with his hit track Joro exceeding 1 billion streams. He is celebrated for his international collaborations and consistent success. And last but one, it's Thames. Thames Baby is everywhere. I love her so much. I love her body. I'm not objectifying her, but Thames is one of the leading African female artists out there right now. With her current Grammy win, Thames is doing amazingly great on the global platform. So Thames achieved a major milestone with I'll Wait For You, her collaboration with Future and Drake, which became the first African song to surpass 1 billion streams. And last but not least, we have Ashake, who has also seen remarkable success. His album, Mr. Money with the Vibe, has racked up over 400 million streams and continues to rise. In total, he has over 1 billion streams, but his album, Mr. Money with the Vibe, has only 400 million streams and it's still rising. So very soon, Ashake will get up to the 1 billion stream list. So thank you very much for watching. This has been entertainment segment on The Dialogue. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I know you have a lot to do during the week, so I'm going to leave you here. Owahne and Chibuosiakon will continue, but I'll be back tomorrow with more news. So The Dialogue is still in session. Stay tuned.
yɛde da wobɔ nkrataa mu nkɔmmɔ ɛde berɛ bɛda yɛ nuabaa Noela Sante ase sɛ wɔde anigye kaseɛ on the 2 television and anope and the abrebe a newspaper na poso sabato and na ya santoa ebe come home na ya boso area in Sempera will pass through this morning here on the 2 TV dialogue jumadi na yahwe stories bi ne sembia ekoso ewo eye Ghana hanti join the show kan hona anopai yahwe de nyoma ekoso Chief Justice nso a file another document e de ne wo mu yebekom anopai lawyer Udru ba be kan ho anopai ene abedwafo ahodo a account. Good morning to the group chairman Kencity Media Group Chairman. We have Oman FM, Ash FM, NAP Radio, and the 2 TV. Covered by Ira Kennedy, Akompreko, Ohene Agyapong. The people of Asen North and Central, these 2 constituencies in the Central region, Asen North, Asen Central, or make you record 24 years. Or make you record, Ebin I had 12 years. Whatever, I had 12 years. Because 2000 to 2012, and I was survey was Asen North. 2012 to 2024. I served 24 years, and I was 2024 no so ngobio. And from the year 2000, he won for Asen North for the first time. Because 92, 96, na NDC. They were afraid to say, why they beat my city am I? Why? Any bit me. I quite remember the former Central Regional Chairman for the NDC, Ora Bernard Alotejo Cops. No can be say Obra Ira Kennedy I compare Kohene Japon be winning Asen North 2000, 2014. No why power the bit me to papa? Was they did everything they could. So come be to know, but I'm fat. And he was serving 2000, 2004, 2008, 12 years, 3 terms Asen North. And now, Obe survey 2012, 2020, and 2024 to 2024. And also 3 terms. From the year 2000 to 2024, 24 years, 6 terms in office. Congratulations, the Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohene Agyapong. And Ope Oluwa Akra Emwache. Yechiao. Ejide se ahoden de eno bi ne srede ma. Chumedio we okoye ewo University of Cape Coast. Entrepreneurship and networking at the UCC. Of course, TESCON UCC branch. And of course, Shem Rantin in Ukraine. Koshem Rantin in Ukraine. Na omo muhu dia ekoso. Ejide se emranti a wo Ghana. Emranti a wo Ghana. Just as yentie ne voice ne kakra, yentie ne kakra. Omo yentie ne voice briefly. Mama yentie sound.
The excitement, the joy in this youth is giving us a message that they need a leader who will give them hope. And from today onwards, I say to my fellow politicians, be an NDC member, MPP, CPP, I say to you, we cannot fail the youth anymore. Honorable members of Parliament, distinguished party executives, members of the faculty of UCC, patrons of TESCON, TESCON executives, and students of UCC, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Indeed, it's a great honor to be called upon a man born in that village where there was no electricity, no water, and education was for the rich. And today, a poor soul like Kwame Agyapong, born at Asen-Dompem, stand before this august audience. Indeed, it is not my fault or efforts, but it's grace. By the grace of God, I've been endowed with a lot of talents and opportunities. By the grace of God, I have life to speak to such an august audience. I say thank you to Almighty God for giving me this potential and the charisma to speak to people, and they listen. I thank you, God.
Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong speaking to the youth at a war University of Cape Coast, UCC, TESCON for and Washo Moon Crime. Baby Ofri, and baby Oshas here. Wayne was a choir, the youth of this country, we sukua that or her abayanim or her abayanim a tubitra. May her abayanim, may her abayanim no. Abay Juman so penno, a man of crowd, you must have the hemobo, a man of Pabay Jumaya, the Umi Bibi, Menkawaha. My man also cried the envy people in Mukra. Man also be no and also another wahala. But to create something meaningful out of what you studied at the university, no, and I will encourage you more. So Mankasa, they should take their future. Or Mankasa that they should take the risk. And I asked Antoa Babidu, Sanso and a Sabata, our auntie, Behe, the Bonkatano and Sema and pay what they abba auntie. Rebel was so tell na yako in him. So that was the program I called so a University of Cape Coast. Sabato, I want to say.
Yamiado me ho ye pa wa now so.
Yamiado me ho ye.
Unya
kania ho dai.
Unya light.
All right, then me ko do fie no. Me wiana kania wo ho sa bobe no nsia ko fon. Omudum no almost getting to 4 hours.
And then muti.
About 10, 11. A bayana, fine.
As I call it.
I'm saying, for a bedroom you are, you made them. A bedroom you are, some must tell you more. Can you say Dumbako? Na a bat, let's say Duma. A sabab you Duma. I just had the action. Yes, over them. But there's some. The moment a Dumbako, a sum you, no Duma, Utia, Timothy, America crab. As I was to me now. Was not Nana ye.
What the cry now dream?
Everything young pass and make credit. When me 2 honors are some because but then akufo-addo no edum kania no crab akuba but where they say within less than a year I feel maba. They were kania no do no not do.
Serious, serious pa.
Na ma wo de unya kania da ho.
Bi o ha kania bi o so a na kania ni ho.
Ebi wo ha munya.
Ebi wo ha wada no o da wo de kania no beda be obeti wani ni edum.
Edum no. Enu de sen kaye.
Sanu so ti wani so wonti mi nda bi mu.
How much is it?
Satam na ehyew de.
Ehyew wo ho.
Do sweat.
O be sweat san na wo pepa wo ho ase so retina se.
Enu sa no ni de so ye. So manta de na mo she da 19. Also this you good ni na afra. For no never da form. Wow. Because
I know sorry now we oya. And for mo be sorry now we oya.
And ka utie. Fansa say o show be do na o mattress up. Also if you fit na I know they. Very bad. We need to we are all praying hoping say Kenyan based stable. Yeah. Exam say Kenyan no it be politics because esumuba obia dem bi.
Esumuba so sometimes na from so di omu.
The best Mampany energy minister. Omunye bibi.
Yeah.
Omunye bibi. Mekai Yera, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe. For the Jumedi bi ba friend Dum CC.
Yes.
Okay.
Aye.
Mo. Ampa satam na Kumase. Can you doom that area? Me say to be honest. The former education minister, on a pension the free SHS by.
Yeah.
And I akufo-addo by 2017. Yesua in Minister of Education we in for was Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Yes.
Obias or a medical doctor. Yes, but do education and Napoli obisa kwa education. So na on Ghana for
yeah. Yeah, funny deal.
And akufo-addo so minim dey enjoy yes. From there September free SHS where they buy.
No correct.
Ade ko school.
No
E
correct.
de ne ko energy ho nso no. Oya adwuma. Oya adwuma. Abraham MPP ko na kane na ti say.
Da bi ne gina so.
Ah, yan ka no kuro.
Da bi omo kwa mo ba 8 years kra no, ne nya light dem.
Kane na gina so sa.
1 year pom bae. Asem.
Omo mo ya cement ni complain say kane adundun ndi ma production ne ye iron because access omo fidie. Ye mo doctor Matthew prepare so.
Enche cost of force so beba.
Baba. O ta okodu no in America.
No correct.
Yan twema nipa na wu ansa na be ka no ba kwasem say osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, former MP for Menchia South and former running mate to Dr. Baumia. Papa do pay mo achi. Unyuma oja to ho no na gina port to aso ye hwe de do kwa kwakusi.
No correct.
Se kania no Ghana for dachi ombe kai o. Cause dum so no ziada ano oden. Enti we no akọ minister no minister ono president tama mo no de na mo ye eno na Ghana for enim ye no. Dr. Napoe.
Some opposition, almost some of Musiesie, and I just say NPP for me fine. Some about some of Musiesie and pa. Some about some provincial say no crime on Musiesie.
Some be a phone line here, Busa Ghana for a canny. I want some to say about this.
The
rate at which I can do and send you.
And you cry.
And Dr. Matu, then I'm ya, not canny and Jinaso. Independent power producers, no negotiations, burn money and money.
Yeah. If this one, no common as no Mukobisano soa.
Omonya Ghana politics.
I don't know a problem.
I don't have problem. I make a
problem. No,
sir, all position now.
Unim send the panel corner how bet me the Nyan San in your name, no, one on yet. Because yes. And Ghana for any who betray. Yenny who betray. And I need a pencil and the Sakano. See, your funny, sir. Send me a penny. And then Qualaco School, yes, almost I met nephew, until registration, which ya and yen no, aye.
Nana Akufo-Addo MPP, Ghana for Renfrew, energy minister, and former education minister. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, energy and education. You be kind.
Okay.
Now why you?
Now, I know him say education. Is see how dear. Yen shedan kaini bebro. What the yema who 10 years
to come no.
Me na me ka kire.
Only be
10 years. Now we come mikro match man na masia. Efie biye mu akola bia kwa sese wie. And so first no. First na ka hwan ba na ka na maame na okofa wa henfa. Okofa sa sika no wa henfa na ode ne ba ko school. And so na me come mikro mi young no aboniti. Mr. Santo me wie seso akono endika. Yesi yempe. Yepe nkokon ketenkete. Ene ye ne.
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh Napo, why a Juma, and Akufo-Addo, my Juma, Ghana for bad day, ever come. Your Excellency, and I'll pay him watching. Young Ray, Bobo Napos, I say, to be a pure.
With the daily guide, chassis. Won't me granted bail over Galamsey charges. Alex Agyapong wins CEO of the year again.
Wow.
Edubuan in trial. Judge orders Hot to plea bargain. Minority meets to strategize as Parliament resumes today. Cabinet exempt presidency. Ministries from electricity payments. Daily guide.
Okay, Boboso.
I was saying, Boboso, Eddie, amount me the daily guide, Crate in a woman, Saman or Pena, Crate a tosso me and Sack, a tosso me and Sa, and I won't see me, and a penny funny, a boy named Hawani, Yabua Gaffred or Dame, and funny, a bohana. Now, what you and a babo, my nurse won't see me, and I before could refuse on Mocacochino. Now, I know now, you won't see me, I say, so why a bonny being Punas and Camobabachina, Casafata Sankamuina, Sutilino Casaba, and to want to me more. Before my 2 and so about the no, I'm soon and rather, or not a sa.
I feel like Simotons are friend on a lawyer. Tiana first of my name.
I Sagana, no.
Someone there to trust them now.
Yeah, yeah, penny a bay.
And no, omope.
If of course,
went me out on Saffron, and I'm munina, most someone if you
invite any panabako, Wama.
I know all right.
Yes, I invite you to me, Wama. Which in the car, who can assume. Because woman, oh, we invite him. What's about trashing fee?
I'm proposing for the Baba to just say, Obi ye bonny beam pona ye babachina. emra wo ho e boni pa ko na wa ye boni na ye ba be chi emra wo ho e boni ho ban enti wontimi kwachi wontimi Debbie
Kwa wie no
enti enu ada no akasa de nani kopie mu wo NI before akachi e ko bai se galamse hu nsensem bi ne hu bo mu ntese fata se ye de ni kopie mu court na enu ada ko yama ne bill sika twitwi dia na eda ne tiri so no wetimi etua e de free ho na enu anso na mehwe wura wontimi no no so ka se charges bi wo ha mo de bo na wonim ho hwe e bi ka galamse nsem wo se onim ho hwe no ti nensemo e wa ha sei na ase hanso katafeto so ensia wo daily guide ko na mu e na dom kuma wo ma hye bedwefie se ne na court parliament satna sibiem no ti omama ye ready ama ye krado omo twen se bibia betimi akoyie ne Alex so na nyame adom kunim dia botire akọ ediama na
granting bill
ai ono so no honsem e wa katafeto so miensa anopei ono so anya bill bill a wo kofie akwakotene fie asumdwem.
The Chronicle, Kumasi in quotes, Prime Minister granted bail. KGLS Alex Dade is CEO of the year for the third time. Professor Ekumfi giving 10 million Ghana cedis bail.
Yeah, you can kujina mama.
Yeah.
Epobia obe jina mama na securities na ba. Says ya chiobia obi me jina mo say we bail no dwania. You can you mona baso. Okujina mama aye okunini ameyawo. Take back me no be so na hwe.
And ne wa ha no ye di kan bobo so dada. The Chronicle ya bobo so edda ai Alex awards no e wa ha. Wuntimi
Kumasi in court Prime Minister. Wuntimi Kumasi Prime Minister. All right, for the next paper to
us. The Daily Graphic to us. Graphic GCB Bank strengthened partnership. Ghanaian nurse wins $250,000 global award. 2,637 ECG containers retrieved.
Containers na almost ahira. And
1,000.
As I said,
1,003 and an ahira.
And 2,637. Ya can wait. The Ghana Kakraka containers by almost 900 or say. Wow, these people are not serious.
Na sa ensem we are na ekoso no hwan na hwe so hwan e na hye ne nsa enti containers atimi ayere from ayimu ayehwa yehu Ghana de bia nua na ye ka excavators ho asem eno so ayira
enye serious
aden o mai no ya cheche ne sen ya cheche ne sen kwani
ugidi so man be yi ugidi be yi
many da so de many da so ye ba akopɛ Ira Kennedy a compare kwa Agyapong ono ne ye hwe anim senya me be ya dom na kokomoti bedi ne ho adanse ono ba dia Ghana ye wa hoto many da so
nipa team no anse so musu ban abese na
nipa ye wo mu no once sisi a Ghana for ye so ne ban bi ye say we ya ba nti ya kasa Ghana for no so ase ya ye fed up e wo empanifo bi mu nti nipa ba ko na sisi de Ghana for ye hwehwe no eno ne Ira Kennedy
beba na nipa na team na adwen anya papa Ira Kennedy Jubilee House no obi tia di wura gubola ayi gatema na ye hu na aban ka chepani o hwanya adwuma enye ye
o wa hene yesu ni aban so kan yesu ni aban so kan no on say ni Ira Kennedy no ye action man
mo ye betimi ambo pa ne say yesi obi di ball ahead atu gatem yesi amano 2 years Gata odi ngura kotumke 2 years na the camera see no so you say onu na edo kwa ho akokofo odue no to so ni bi kotuma on so be
na say ya enso etuto ye yifa Ghana fo bi na videos bi a trend sister bi na ni wade mfere ade nkwa sori kwesi ade nti waye na di na woni fio no de bola na na when so you for wa fra aban nya wo de
enu na me pet say the okay
aban no nya den
because ya nya obi a obetwi nipa so a enye yo because emra no go akwa ba ko say yesi ya chi no tuma de muru akogu madina yi yesi e born how many say 1,200 panity units na each panity unit here 12 cedis the 12 cedis times 1,200 oyi sika ho
Obesan ye
bio. Oye, Sakwana, or yet was me, no, so 6 months. Or cross up and all.
I saw a day, maybe no. I saw a day, no. Near home, it's a cranny say, in so you fire, you fail, be or ha. Said you're in fear or when it does be near, they own the different or two be got him, or be born since one. I said, got him, not in sway, ya, no one on penny one sem no. Na bekano. And see, yeah, boy, home then say, yeah, baby, and how mine no. One was some baby, how mine, a pamacho pamunyai. Na a bar and come back for a cayenne na. A cayenne, Janet, the Okamati. And until I saw train beer day. I'll say some runner, a chili passion. So, cameras in the so, cameras in the so. TV, GTV, na 2TV. Obia akwaya wo dimuragui. Yeso onom free ha nkoko fodia. Odo kakra ekina no ade. Oto no agina ho next time. Onya bio. We yesa no be konsawam na o se o.
Amasa akobona.
Koko na mode maame no. Manfa ayi esuri santum.
Sexy dondo.
Oh my goodness.
Ghana.
Oh. Abrochire. Any abroach, I say, why you know discipline?
Of course.
Discipline. And Yenny Hano, education, Yedma, NCC for Yedumani. And it does be, you know, you the plastics tomb, you the polythene, a gum, you the paper, a gum. But abroach, segregation, or separate way, does be a society, a plastic out of the other day. So, we have people on him. Now the way to my will be Odinawa or Baby every way media to him. I will be Zoom Lion for the moment 250 Ghana. Zoom Lion, a Juma,
and yet you market swallow. Now,
Bosu be 6 months, not period. Now, mammy, who am I for a prakan? Also, how much now she be a nut or rock or more mouth? 2.5, 250 cities. Oh my goodness. Now, Obite institution be a cocoa board, Obi pay 15,000, it be 18,000, CEO credit 70,000.
A day.
700 million.
A day. Bosome back a day.
Not your crack one. Edge 2.5.
I'm moya must national cake here, Cheno be any beside your child.
National cake with you. You didn't send them out. You fancy
a child.
Yeah, back a credit me, I become myself. You're from there because you're church there. The credit me into me. Obinsu baby. Yeah, yen kakra. Say bois or man be am wa eating.
Okay.
So we and I people
Ghana Times.
Ghana Times so.
Yeah, Ghana Times no not mo fo mpene for wa sante mante mo no mo say we ye kokobon sema mo de ma de hye wo ho. Esan say insu tobre mu a na ye wo na ya san so abomane bebre say afie we insu na betopa no nti. Ba bia wasi dan ye say wonim say ye insu asase ba bia wonim say wote a eye gata no na wote no. Amodi nhihye sonko kra ba mo ba bedwuri adan nyina atwegu. Enti amodi kan abo amane ne deda ene meye say ba bedwu ho no abeka say amebo amane e na ban ni ani ni ye na den den. Omo kodji structure bi omo bekwa say ye dan yo say eye chaos bi na wabobo omo bedwu ni na.
Menso FM bi no mo nyaadwe. Baby omo si dan si no assembly wo ho a works and plan town and planning nipa wo ho ye nyinati. Ko omo na ye hwe ha ma nipa na de
esi dan na si wo.
So and cement bo ne block bo no esi dan na adu bia usuko boto. Wa na ye hwe han.
Enra say na me hwe bi. Na me yam hye mi a na me hwe abronsen to so miensa na ye dwuri de egu na me say na ye gina ho.
Nipa asase de o se che. Wa ukosi dan o se che. Na town and country one for no more mention no digital mo nyadwuma. O se che mo nyina.
Committee for nyina.
That is it. But we go say e just anko for no. Na ye ko bu obi da to agu. Men ka say dan o se si woni nyo. But o si dan no na obi asade say.
O to asase ni mpo o obi nsem. Obekọ bi kra na bi na sha ase na oto asase woni nsem.
For asem de mfansia. Because e kan. Ya me bu so ye na dwuma.
I don't think mo for ba ko di dwuma wo ho. Omo de aba ba tudwa. Ti eno ne nsem anope betin abo mama ye. Ai.
Yo, ye mfansia. We to so extra midweek. We nana ya asanto na hema na fe sabato na yeti omunka. Na we de bonkrata no na poso. The bonkrata no na poso ana o ma de abrɛ. Evangelist for Chief Justice in a Tosumamni statement no for a suspended Chief Justice. Let me use that word because you see I are suspending. And nti Chief Justice the Wadia Aba eno na okanya say ena krata no eka. Let me read the statement Aba no sene etie we her ladyship Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokono Chief Justice Residence Cantonment Accra ena one Attorney General ena Justice Gabriel Scott Poorman, Justice Samuel Kwame Abidu Esiedu, Daniel Yawut Tom Levo, Major Flora Dalogo, and a Professor James Sifa Chisa, and Odiomo Akokot, and our file we a supplementary affidavit in support of motion for interlocutory injunction. Na ubona posuna posua. Utia was saying, she alleges violations of her dignity and fundamental rights, describing the treatment she has endured as inhumane and degrading, and accusing the process of desecrating her constitutional protections. That is point one. Point two, she also criticized the choice of venue for the hearings, which are being held in a high security zone, unlike previous similar inquiries conducted at the Judicial Services Court complex. 3. Justice Tokonu further raised concern about the committee's failure to provide the legal basis or criteria for establishing a prima facie case against her, arguing that this lack of transparency hinders her ability to understand her rights and prepare an adequate defense. And also a point backwards raising. 4. Despite notifying the committee of her Supreme Court challenge, she alleges that hearing dates were set without her knowledge or the involvement of her counsel, who was unavailable on the specified date. With the annoying. And at point number 5, she also disputes the committee's decision to allow petitioners to present evidence through witnesses rather than appear in person. And additionally, Justice Tokonu claims she has been subjected to mental distress by the committee's actions, including denial of access to her mobile phones, invasive body searches, and refusal to admit her husband and children into the hearing room. And way any point Ahudwa, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Erezi Anopei, Ewo Hasia, Yabuboso Tau, Ewaha. And Ibedin Komomienu. Now there's a facility here, one individual so amount here at the day of commissioning, na NDC for be Emma Coin. And Sampera is here with me this morning. A babu boss, we are not your guest, at say. So the Kwaku is a curfew. As a back pocket there.
Okay, that's right.
You are fine.
Uncle Pano.
Wow, very good. As an opera is sweet.
Also, sir, Monsieur Sian.
That's good. Tell me, you are fine.
All
right. You said the Akoso Ukrumwati. Most especially, Becca Galamsika cancer. Okay. Now, Chief Justice there, what follow any motion for Friday?
Yeah, my Chief Justice case next year. Now, the other two look on a year and kakra. Okay. Question beside say Chief Justice imponi. Now, what only Chief Justice? Okay. Say, 2 years to say, your witch hunter, your tatawa, your bed bit to me beer, say, the account for one and no cranberry no cram and nipple. Now, edu sa stage na aka no nyame
edu sa stage
na aka no nyame sana mami de omoye na aka no nyame okay if you say ohwe de oka say yema ne kun ne ma na busua kura nkoja no so ti ase
and also even choice of venue
and no crown say
issue maybe mo kai because security I do mo odo and you might say hwi e dey na kosi bema democracy in here and away then.
We need democracy. We democracy kwana democracy we chanting.
I will.
Yen tata na The point no kind number 12 na. How can I mean na or say that other development like the denial of access into the hearing room for my husband and children. Over the last paragraph na I don't know, it's the second page. Mami here quick one na memfama. I see hokra no. I see hokra ne babe wie no. We you free ma I say okay, mami fan fear. Also show is deliberate effort to subject me to mental torture.
Dangerous.
Me hono kwa keke no kra no. Chief Justice o. O say de ekokoso no nyina na ne nsem a point a we reasoning nyina no. Ohu ne say ohwe ne nimdie mu say oye oba panyi oye ena ewo busua mu. Me fan say oye abusua no kwa bro atia ewo mu. Ne mfia waduru ye begya adwenkyere won ho. Na oye oyere. Na wasan so suamra. Na nya say ye saw ne nsa ne wo fa bi ni papa bi na saw ne nsa de betra akonya na oteso no so we go through the ranks e wo judicial system and we do sa state ono mpo no say akoya de ne fa so no ye subject no to mental torture
na wo a obi
onni mu mra ni nyina na ono to wono ma okan no kire mu no ono say de ne fa so no e mental torture hu na dana meka say members are committee members ene Agyapong a or the case ne back Supreme Court na akoye 4-1 akoye 4-3 akoye na ade nyina no you see abraba e bo wiase no wa hene ade bia wo ye bia no hu se asunsunsanso no ba wa na o sha ase ente ba no afa oni wa ye bia me fear ne se obi ba influence obi because of political power binti no na ono nso adi echi no akwakoye no bita say ene de wo ye na wo de eprezi obi o ye because of nkomo bi a ebie so ache oni asem bi a wate wasomonti se kokoba se wo anka say de di wo china na de di ba bi wo china awai ne se na besi akwa na afa eno na massa case we no ete se Ghana fo nyina ni di achire ye na wonom nso a womo April rule same way the removal of Chief Justice no womo de pepepe ye no kware ye adwuma ade a enye na enye ade enye na enye minya na nka nipa bia no anamo bia adwen bia no bisa wo se me ne edi ke be me da na so bisa wo question na asa be nya no e ma wo take fair decision.
All right, well be hwe wasem that this project mama hwe evangelist videos pictures it to so mama na asem we Ghana for muntie story be good see this facility obey videos na come single-handedly the national women's organizer of the New Patriotic Party Madam Kate Abena Jemfua project.
Wow.
Yes, and we can wasem New Chrome Achim Takras and wakoye on one is when you apply project. Ghanaians will listen to this. The National Women's Organizer for the New Patriotic Party. This is not the government. Evangelists, share facilities at a war hospital. For Dana Cassian, for picture and bra, and Dana Cassian. See this you picture and more. Single-handedly, and a West project where the people of Achim Takras. What would be a project? Not NDC for some Makwai.
Oh, Mohale.
NDC for some Makwai. Minim Bonia. Obiesi fast. Omunya akwa kombe read natural. Se koye da popo trebia. Komu take achiko. Seba. So Babesia. O Babesia
etimi sika.
Sika.
Aye project we.
Say. When you abide, when you agenda 111.
Now, why na see what Makwai?
NDC as a political party more. I hope constituency here, baby. NSL could be one.
Kadi.
Baby, NSL could be
Akwatia.
Achim Takras.
And also Makama
no. The National Women's Organizer free.
There be na before no a more better one that you
will.
Onipa na ekwa preventing some man and commission. Omu why na see better ones in way. E ma man for no kromo. You see, baby I don't know I say ma politicians net ase. Say uni bibia ya uni dwuma bi adi a ena ma politician bi ama well they don't go ye nyina ni ukoma 50 Ghana kwanya do bi benya
me kasem we say sempa enipa do say eno manya di bre ewo wenye aban di bre just a political party national women's organizer eno no ade ni boto misika yesi onya government position dia nipa do say na timi individually etimi ay BBC ama omukro au menya di bre to the extent say who prevent it, but glory be to God, my commission.
And I said
on hospital order.
I said my charity obeko ono kwa no bedi kamia kosane ade. Can't your mom could to sana mon answer it doesn't make sense. Nyanse bi anim. As simple as ABCD. Nyanse bi anim. Say if you class say or na oye minister. Ewo abanda da etwa mu na breso. Nkrata wo hunya nche say o de abansi ka de siye. O sia ma manfo na o sia ma ono oni kunu ne mankwa. Da bi o si bode no ade si won o de ma na busuya. Da bi. O de makroma ni nyina. No bia o hia ni ba bia innocent person bi o to opem mo bia no ye de save life. O ma ni bia no say de.
That is you.
It doesn't make sense.
That is you.
Nyanse bia ni.
Akra hakwa individuals sika for do say that may be.
Nyanse bia no. Ya mo mama kit. Jemfo abaso.
Evangelist. Ya mona baso.
Why are there? Because said your babesia kaskawe ko betim dia to Dumas. Betim dia Accra Holland. Liz ane boarding.
Ato rega kesiye.
Dan Liz bia me omo kire me 1 yard dey twa Liz no 1 yard say ka de mawa 1005. Ko betim dia to anu bi atoto Dumas ahodo expensive ntuma e de agundam afura. Ba bia minim ma me kejemfo ba bia native ne adri. Ko be decide to be twa nanu mu a says ko betim dia didi twa nanu mu a tama nyankoba fe no afa. But wanwe wan kwa kire sa. E na wato ne bo ase. E na odi asi hospital. Owie nso wan si dan nsi wokeka. Enye nkofo abobo yayi bi omo se no makofa ba e no na ye de ba be ye ambulance nya no bi o dan isi wo hwe dan isi wo edan akona say na wote wo say in the politics inti amanyo seminti me ma no kwama ni mia no na wo ma no kwama ni mia no obi wu a yenim say MPP ne wu na say ni si na ewu ni akwaje na nkwa san se hunu we na se ka okroma say ye ntwa so ehu hia ba bia ye duro no ekwan ya Ghana na ye nyina ye hwe say Ghana be ye no ene se nyina aje koso say ne nyina ya som daye ni so ade say 20 years 5 years 2 years ade no say pesi ho Ghana sonko say eno na ese nyina ye kambom ye to aba wi a se nyina kambom na say ni so ade hu ye timi push man dam na nya twetwa 19 ne we chante ne ochina we na de ne ba ye nti we ne obi a odi obeba bia obetata no bia wo so kwa obeje obi so oba betata no
ye mo na baso national women's organizer we de what legacy kesi ato ho na che manfo wo ene Ghana ni bia hwe na 2 TV anope abroche Ghana ebe hunu se why bibi dachi a ye de be kai o ya beru pusu a kuma fo no be ka se hospital no Kate Abenademfo na ede
si
ebe bona baso anope galamsey briefly na emphasy
quick one
maybe adru galamsey
agensem
ebe
I just say the other day obi born ma say nyame bam galamsey ni die sisi ade sisi apa no ka se galamsey ni die agensem
enye yi say betimi akon
dabi enye yi and abawe ontimi nka nchem se galamsey betimi akon ontimi nko
e dey no hu
appointees ye wo DCs nem si se omutu galamsey omutu Uni ya na wonwe adana na montra konya ebebo mo MPD nso mo ni MP
Western region
otu galamsey Eastern region help em antemia this is etu galamsey
my goodness she ya ka na jinsemo
we mame mawo emfato ho bi ofri owura Eastern region na utwa mbusu junction constituency awom ne Fante Akwa South utwem Fante Akwa South osino honum ne Fante Akwa South utwem Fante Akwa South the next constituency omo no mbo hye ne Tiwa East anyinam so kwa anyinam a na dan akufo-addo bypass no mo ye no omaye overhead that am no kwa ye kwade fa udu wono ma hwe won sa benkum so ede ko anyinam kro no mu nyina no asamanta mfo ewura mo no nyina no
galamsey
omutu ga bisa se hwan na etu galamsey no
Chrome freezer.
Ah, massa. See, I crowd would dance si one quite me by the character or dana was CNT. You negotiate that's as no dances no more waka, no more book, no more Omako. They are doing it. Omutu.
Well,
Omutu and oh no bit baby now. Now some more can as he said, Galam Seni dear, a baby or trouble went to me uncle, and about a bit me uncle, untimin kuntiminko simple. Said Ghana for Yanka Sam for a shablan shares. Nyanka say, I deal with Nanye. I deal with a high and Tianya. Oh, I you forget it. About untimin your share. Untimin your share. For some not Ghana for Yanka in Yano. Now, on any party in Penyufu and the big position. And na mining site galamsey site e ka chom say momonye aban trimodin obeso jemonsa no diane e shomo emnantie no edin say ye bakra na e be chem ba bi rent excavators na makwakofa ba be ye entene de sisi na nyam nwanwa say ekoso e be ginsemu ene bre mu hwa untimi hwe untimi nnom untimi nya hwe first anka akopra mu anka bo say abo fita ugina say eguase enam ketekete ko na untimi hu. Oh, now you're Colano. Oh, yes, who raised machinam, bound to mention. Fair Yacono. And then you and then so being was a brim, say, a river Abaca, Prabacas of Aquabo says, you are bored that with Maca say, we are both fit away about to. Yes, said Nina. Yakunina. Pessamin Cuminia, any bread.
Am I your 4 year?
Any bread. Me pentam Yaban Abans, yes, you'll be 2 years, you'll be into me, and no mutu. Now, see, attack force cooperation here. This central, they say,
Western region.
I'm MP no Casa Afonso. MP no MP. MP. What in common or catch a soldier penny?
Your friend Nicholas Amanko.
Or catch him so, yeah, ya president Mama Guswa, ya to ye, you may not Casa Cran, Yakushim, didn't come on quite faster, your best stop. Or quite faster stop, one move two on featuring. A pound per mutu, MP no, a dear phone, and Cornwall more Casana can. So him said, nay, lie. Only, and Tancornio more common with Nanon Kusoja Nicasa when ye, Mamma, who knew much in Anka Yapi Bidia Mamma, my energy, and a teacher. So, and Jania de big jay, copy said, men. Wow, a sea boa. Wow, te pram cassette. Wow, te teria. Wow, te Jenny.
The crona war
for what they better talk.
And a
Kotia
Gamsi.
Ah, only, oh dear, oh, see how young no payers your tinny.
The crona, Omuni Caniano, Homer Gamsena, Kotia Boa, Shiwai Mobo.
I didn't see. Oh, I dangerous because
we should be taking
yes,
seriously.
Yan my happening cross here, crossing a tryna Ubu Ghana water, better Ghana water was somewhere. Maybe our faka Bakumasi and our bank better Ghana water. Yeah, you name Ghana water, baby. A you see a trian, yes, sanum. Now you pum a hina, you're cum. Now, all about Samana or no man, a minimum no fridge. Jenny Fiji be a Libya.
A punuma, in Shonomo, yes, a moya, you have an answer that be in Kula, mo, not a sucopunum, so Ode, I am a feno. Now do you know the punuma, who do you have in Shoguma?
It's yeah,
when I come for Sukakratum, hey, I can't watch at you. I find just wouldn't take quiet a class for body. Oh, and no Kwana, you say anyway. But I don't know, and do one ounce and have affect to a moon. By the time I end the bell, say, oh, okay, sad do one affect to a mono. Yet your more back room. No Crumusa agita. Fancy.
No Crumusa agita. Who baby a caco, just any pompous of a canocre. Who papa, baby a caco. The back to us, and Zambera, ABC. Caneno, Yamina, I have been a piano. Nka okododu wadi anka mango fu adwuma no ye mango krobuni anka mango fu sabe nka wo be 2 acres be ya do go TV so ya me bi o se de ready komo everything come on
ensem bewra na ete nka se ensem bia ekeka koso komo okrom wabbo so ma ye home so ba lawyer odu hide obebo anopai enkomo pi ene wonte ye home so na today's discussion the dialogue you may be out of why critical analysis on the course of Galamsey side in Sempera and out in Inca. I will a Jumedina so featuring an additional coina be feature program no not Yakugo coin. Media or Wahine and she Buisiacon. Yahomeso na yɛde nkɔmmɔ a aka to also. na ene lawyer emranimini ni Eric Odro Esquire is in the house. Na yeshen komase obra na on in a law school. Sabra na chise ban finances are. In fact, since day one, Oba had he has been a resource person our boy in terms of educating the general public on issues issues that borders the laws and the constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And then Yamiadum from the finance background, Yamiadum and a lawyer. Now it tells you say Adibia Oyibia and Wadia Hode Ishimo. Ti Oyebibia, who say Adena Oyeno. Me wo dachi bi simeniso na hase na me pese me de ko wi. There may be setbacks, challenges, you may pass through a lot, but the issue and issue are focused to achieve at the end of the day. You should not allow BBS say a bit me distracted na interrupted the opposite way. So and you better generalize your topics from 2021. Is it almost 4 years? And didn't come on the dialogue to mediate so and. He has been consistent, sometimes impromptu. Ya freno ampa. Sanse adena woni trim no wasua no hunkrata na denti abrene bia or responded to our call. Ti anope wabai cancer as usual Tuesday na yabehwe sikasem emremu ni nyina dia course no bia o kasafa emre leadership, types of leadership and also the betwemu. It tells you how versatile he is. This morning on Ghana's highly respected political talk show in the capital city, The Dialogue. You may be Amidi Chairman. Me did wine and Chibusi. I'm watching.
Me do so, Minia.
Material in your bag.
Sao.
Carlos and Fedo Pamos or Pam.
Ah, Pampa, or what a raka.
Oh, shower to Papa. Carlos Nefe. There are certain colors that is good on TV.
Okay.
TV, no. I'll say, oh, check color beer, or be able to bright. To me, shut out the beer, man, check a music. And then in fact, cry and why a fan of pay. Well, Commander Dawson, may you say review of and Commander DD and Anopay.
Okay.
Yabe Bosso. Minim the Obekai, a Dorsopa, add Babisi, and then the current final EU crime who said no Chief Justice as a filing on say a man of quine. A man of fair venue, place to cry, Omudina Semno, a soldier for security near tight, and you're preventing on your baby. Yes, shall see him through.
Yo, say, Chief Justice Semno, or non so a year Ghanani.
Okay.
Apart from say, or yet, Timor for penny, or no say Ghanani, and it's a summer bunny a car. See a man who sa kwenya na or no so ebe feel free.
And before you occupy that office, this constitution case also a Ghanani.
Oh yes.
And also a Ghanani.
Yes.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Enti ana send ade anything no. Why not? Because aban no asoja for ikra no. Aposi for ikra no. Immigration, SEPs, fire, prisons, national security, auditor general. Chesa di bi eye kwesai security agency biya no abani the cry enti say o pack the people to that level there is a kind of intimidation enti yensre say ne o hwehwe no because the process has begun it's been triggered, everything has been escalated enti dia omo pese omo eye no omo famra kwan so enye esa na ono nso ya asanko yo bampo said you bema answer no before they take decision, you know, they will think about it, they will do a whole lot of analysis and see the organization super not why and say honey yesrepa say or munshena venue no any apposi for near soldier for near you know or mun limit no na menye sure say will be free baby ebebo or bo say or Baba say proceedings na said who say proceedings we can still restart.
Okay.
No dear. Unless there are other reasons to that effect. Ye do my bebo dump menu di minim.
All right.
Inti yen share honomo na emfa asumdwe emra.
All right. Debut na be kaya ye didi honkoma.
One area me pese ye be ka ho asem ye tax issue.
A tour And the one fan shall say comment.
Tax issues need ye. I did hear me pa na. Ushe and saying cry New Month. So Omaton New Month achim.
Yeah.
Say Ghana han omo na omo ye the largest good producer company.
Yeah.
Aha na Omaton. Na o ton ade the tax acts no. Any other statute emrano. You free be capital gains tax.
Okay.
Aha no ni yes so we Japan na o ton a emfaso na ebaso no. Ese se o tria e ho tax. And enye Agyapong physical Agyapong to say be a dining sase but so financial assets say be our stock or bond or shares any sanu man na o ton na emran show say so tria tax or so enti o metria several millions of Ghana cedis
yeah
edia no dollars cry edia ma
yeah
yes Emma finance minister ne Agyapong na tax is one area handles no doso because direct tax and indirect tax no enuma ehihye no eye bebre salary tax wo ho no my friend PAYE company tax wo ho dividend tax wo ho communication service tax wo ho no VAT ne kra no ye wo port de ansa na ye wo VAT so agigi organ hanom ye wo duties ye wo excise tax che say ye wo taxes withholding taxes ye wo taxes ni bebre ansa na san wo property tax na make can be about property tax no wo hwe property tax na me dey na me suggest say nka government centralizing na nka ye
okay
but previous government no ojagui the wabans no ono so agia to mu say yen decentralize no
okay
na all municipal assembly the MDs no one kasa enyeje na the omu ni say property tax is the most highest single revenue chunker ema assemblies no aha scanom jijini na property tax no but property tax no so nema bebre hihemu the mapping the resources the collection the surveying sanoma no so e ba competencies no so na assemblies ni bebre no omo edimu friend say for okojije kura no so ho asem sisia na menya ne ntie kura mbo say ira president also oba begigi roto no na onimu mpo say yes a friend is saying Ghana card na link it to car one bia na it means MPP for ye adwuma pa enti se sanete de dia efie obi oni efie bia efie wura bia no so no yen connect Ghana card no ni yen fa masa efie na oni no ewo no so atwa sase so esi fie so property no sa efie property ni sase ni nyina no yen link oni na sa de ne ye ne dia no emfa nkoma a friend is saying Ghana card in penny for na link no emfa nhyem sesen is say a friend say wo car you share Ghana card data ne so it means that we car owner no yenye the same thing enti se ba se omo kwakogigi sa property tax na say by the close of the year na buy ne person or decentralize na department bia na say agency ana say municipal ana say metropolitan bia no ebe gigi ono ankasa ameki the unique your friend is saying municipal financial administration no man kasa be no yema enye digitalized and as electronic platform enti the say omo ye ni say e ba say ye assessment na 1st January na ye assessment na esan say wo dan ne wo friend is saying wa sas ni nyina link to Ghana card no wo ha pena wo phone so no net assessment in crowd e abrel yemfa yente paper no krampo say e brel enti ye assessment na electronic enti abia a friend say wo hene wo dan no ano som yemfa say bia 1.7 million so we about yemfa say 20,000 Ghana cedis as property tax now basu to say na obi send o
mo message no
yes as simple as ABC it wona no we can even pass a law and I say be arrangement and guideline now we ska wo no so atisa e ka no sesa de no so e maso nso de a necessary a different means ye de be gist can free because nipa no so making na dwen say o kwakotua sa e ka na se we nya ahotoso na wo no angasa no we hu se so okotua ontua na ebom se e be to phone so say wo de ka property rate no eye 1.7 million so otua about 15,000 and 20,000 as a year now we scouts who want fancy be 4,000 at year aha obehu say aban ni abre we can pass a law and I say it can be a procedure to be done. Etiano yesana ebeme sikajiji na akosoro.
Okay.
Oma boys ne ko out, our boys no ko jiji say or kwa jiji scano no atro krata bi so a friend is passbook ni nyoma no akasa creating a passbook into obejiji nkro this can be ba no di bia ahye botom no. Into the Ghana card nankasa ne ye, it's a kind of financial tool, it's a mechanism. It's an auditing mechanism, financial mechanism, accounting mechanism, auditing mechanism, tax mechanism, and one can a tool that will encapsulate and try to create the platform to manage the financial administrations as far as one of the tools are here kind of for purposes of property tax is concerned. And that's going to be a key thing because we share the new areas are urban idea. I don't amount for CC, a dana, Senyanus, Sifa, materials, Nene Bonis, just say, Sika, amount for Sika. How are we scooping that aspect in a babino? How doing it? Anti-property tax is one of the areas that we can cash in on substantially, so colossal. You bet me is Capudo pay for honum. Yenfa Ghana card, then link it to be our property, be a mapping, surveying. There were department agencies and we are competent. Yeah, also my bank so we a lands commission, we are surveying, we say the money men free. No. Aha, yem form as consultant. Name pesca kakranto so na crash for no so beno on sunyes kakramon. Despite the fact say me edge more surveying department and a bank was half family say property tax to years. Young expertise work. Na ama enijene ahomasoone ahotoso abagana fomu. And to one say within the next 6 months to 1 year to maybe next year 2026 no we be the amount of revenue being free property tax because previous government's year analysis it was 1.75 billion Ghana cedis estimate. I been free property tax. Year whole profile, you know. But assembly near 56 million. So it tells you that the central government is supposed to have taken up that particular challenge. I think it would have been better doing. But you know, politicians have their own mindset, their own objectives. Sometimes you can hardly question. But the benefit, the outcome, any home is so a bit buoyant. Or more ensure property tax. And then when a friend is saying, and ya and crampo, and now Kumasi and I said Takradi and I say Tamale and I said Boliga and I say what? Oko semi-urban places now. A diamond fosi semi-urban. A friend in France be a mampon or down. A friend is saying, maybe to say so many any door. We are using technical leadership, technical education. Universities are private universities are administrative.
Okay.
Is that how we are running the economy? Is that how we are building the nation? And the leadership in terms of education, there's much more we need to do. And your qualifications, Second, professors of economics, finance, and tax to GDP ratio, and yet 13-14%. And about like big English, let us do this, let us do this. And you educational leadership, technical education. How do we do it? Your STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Ye saying, ye de ho keke. Are there concrete mechanisms, concrete policies, programs, activities are here, say, and no near de babe so or minor saying. I buy new government neighbor and then all your fan a fan home, and funny home, a funny home. What are the steps I want to take? These are the trends that we need to follow. And now we share a we are say, young international crack around one and sana. We share a we are say here. Trump's Obabe Golden Dome missile defense system. And that missile defense system, no, so we are. O to declare, a friend is saying, Asana, if ever a realm space beyond the atmospheres, say a better surface to air, would you free as so a realm, and answer from the sea. Submarine, I mean the marine, the friend is saying, artillery technology system. Baby, I don't know, Emma say, a friend is saying, China crampo, so say, Sadi we see. But the question I'm asking is, now say space when a new be idea. It may misika about $175 billion, and on the Babed missile defense system, the Golden Dome. Now, maybe this idea we are, other now, Obra me say. And I said, "Baby, what dream said that you know, bet 2 hours for honum, and I be kumiana." This is vision. This is what they intend to do. Aha, enti say when you say vision na, obet na so na we had normal transactional administrative issues are, and yeah, do transfer you can even do better. So we must get critical thinkers. I see a young new matza dynamic cocoa say cocoa eba for me. Oko no for wha. The leadership spectrum, I hear you say, you were the Sahel, you were the Savannah, a friend is saying, I don't know. You create several thousands of hectares. Near interests are hectares, no. You're about to convert it into what? Into cocoa. That is leadership. And the China, almost, it has not been officialized, though, but they are one of the top producers of what? Cocoa. Because they have the technology, they can calibrate the soil, they can do so many things. It's cocoa na your comparative advantage, you know. The surfing sector na your comparative advantage, you know. Ni amagalam say no ankwentiana. Yen shemukena, ni invest more because that is what we have been known to have been doing. Two, a year esreno, let's do piloting. Na yen dria cocoa. You bet me your soil scientists, your soil scientists, you are crying for baby. You decide and you will say, near Sansu will say, Frau will say, yeah, you bet me and you will say, let us do it. We create acreage, hectarage of what? Cocoa production, cocoa tilling, cocoa cultivation. That is what we must do. And yes, a stranded the house, uko tumu area, a stranded the house. This is leadership. They can leadership, and yes, administrative church with the vision. Aha, obi okro ono patrotro ono bibi oto do create munye say wan na yes ade na maye na wan kasa nso hu afi uli da na say hu fi hu amfi ankwala no mo hwa wa mo so mo hu mfi efi ne kikawa bia ni hu sa na tie na mo wu begina so na hey na fe wo check
leader we konfo
right 3 months 6 months now 1 year now we kasa sa na tie bo so mo nsuro na ono so di hu anum it is oye galam say na efie mu na a friend is saying tractor no enam ho a ha emfa no ho because num say o ka kire president onye ne hwe
me pani ba ku ya na no ne me di nkomo say leaders are bebre aptitude amanyo for ye corruption for on say sha say free nkwala be wo wi ankwan mu nam na wo ma me antian suni oban bebre na de free mu suni mo ban ene de bra amayo sem because obi a person onye sika no ora politics
yes
wo ka bibi me kai nkomo didi akose we should get someone that will be giving the mandate for 20 years.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, Embrace Adians. Yes.
Would you decide to be to
I am telling you.
The money panel.
I am telling you.
20 years.
Yesuba no African Yesuba no home. And Tisa Brofo no. Say, a friend is saying, traffic light. Say, Dumukra Abruchino. Se kane ba edum ne duru ho apa na omo gina
munyina
yes ba yen no
we ba na we be nyina
ya crash ne team mu o ye professor o crash ni no obota ne team mu unyansa ne wahi enti sane ye suban ne ye bobre ne ye ntutu ne sane ye sitie no we need great leaders continent no ye hia be say the 4 blocks no the southern sector, the eastern sector, the central sector, the northern 5 blocks no e si enya 2 presidents are almost say could friends
Burkina Faso.
yes I
Traore
enya sane they forget a bad transactional leadership a bad normal administrative leader a bad enye I'm telling you today I am telling you.
I quite remember when Akufo-Addo was coming. Ghanaians were very happy. Say, oh, he's a lawyer. Those corrupt people, we or office of the special prosecutor, because not Ghana for did on another. Ghanaians were Akufo-Addo. Then this was Shekumpre Akufo-Addo. But Obatra Kunyason that Aidana Ghana for year. Didn't you acquire a transactional?
Yeah, transactional.
We need a bold leader.
Yes, and no one's a bold leaders. No. You would emphasize be Michael Jackson. Or no near no musician.
Okay.
Enti Osunkra Obe Chaha or Adibi Obe Bia.
It's about music.
It is imbibed in him.
Okay.
Enti sa leaders no ye de wono. To say Nkrumah, to say Muammar Gaddafi, Mone, Castro, or near the Awono. Enti the person where you know baby sa say then as the person.
Can't be a first or be mad in
it is imbibed in him.
Okay.
He knows his vision. Into already now we bomb 50%. Into we hear more transactional implementers no to achieve. Name more often now uko bisa said then you be you prepare budget policy. You go fire IMF. How can you? It can't be possible. It can't. Into 5 blocks no you hear president two. They are forthright. They are stern. They are ruthless. They know where they are going. Near more between 15 to 20 years. Once a BBA, because leader no enye kronfo, you can never become kronfo. That is it. When the leader is incorruptible, it is difficult for you to be corrupt. Very, very difficult. Into the shining star, or no baby, all conti, he's dragging you along his steps. And you do Hana me pesa me ko. Aha, o yene nye ya na crash for no munya analysis ni ya review, ya revise, ni ya twaso. Ha me pese so yeko space me pese ya agricultural country I bet me feed the net exporter no as a net export na bet me feed the next 4-5 years any vision no what are the crops as here because Ghana is agrarian country
yeah,
though it is now around between 19 to 22%, but it's okay because ebi mu dey near 7%, less than 10%, but they're able to feed themselves and feed the world. 31
million population every year for the next census. Nipa ne wo mu no ya ebi adwen ye nipa no so mmoa and when you get such leader the decision no be able follow.
On say ahanu so no the communal system, the church, the chieftaincy, the communal system. And also another factor. Because as I say, Okwadjumano, no questions on them, no bompaye, fiano park, we see a number, Oko campus we are before. These are issues we must talk. We should talk.
Yeah, it's true. I know the Menoya 1,000%.
We should talk. Oh,
working days, dear.
We should talk.
Working days.
We should talk because you see, Israel now, Israel is fighting. Yeah, you can't adjust. Israel is fighting West Bank.
Yeah.
It's our friend Judea and Samaria. They are fighting Gaza, that's Hamas.
Yeah.
They are fighting Hezbollah, that's Lebanon. They are fighting the Shia militias in Iraq. They are fighting, your friend is in Syria. They are now trying to contain the Houthis in Yemen. And Sana Ogoro and Iran. And I'm saying now, a friend is saying, take it person or they know who ever free.
Yeah.
And now almost sure at the AB. Now, often say, Okotras on them. The whole year, no bumpire. Let me F15, F16, FA18, F22, F35 ES, F35C. Obet me Massa. Enti a physical world.
Bombo bana so Israel ninti man atofre so bombo bana abeya. So they need to fight.
We are Saturday. Wako bumpire terror. They say, "Chiremikwanam yese. That is life. That is governance." So we should begin to recalibrate our minds.
The Bible no sense. So how can you be in the church from morning to evening? Now when I'm fed you so and a man and Israel kwese jato bomb na eto hoyi ti man na beto da be enanti I think aside with you
yes enti omo come ho a na countries na atwa ho hye na because they know how to fight. Even the West even fears them.
Yeah, it's true.
Because Wakua from 1948, so they know how to fight. Their air defense system, Iron Dome, Davis Link, the lesser one, and the two batteries are US. They are the high altitude air defense system. Yeah. 2 batteries. Enti se auto bomb no bar. I just say be on my common one sana. Ghana, where are our defense system?
Bomb on there. Agyapong
air defense system.
Prior there.
So you need to be visionary. Areas in leadership, no, it's a big thing. Enti yen created the leadership landscape. Ye the money pana, yes, and ye cash blank. See the money keke. There are milestones. There are a friend say milestones near whom a year dear to say. When me achieve we say between this and near you free home. You're another person. Because they are Kuntian elections. Because it's called betria, a true betra firm, just say, and you my bonny obey will soon say there, I rise as leader. No, Ube now one casano. Why ha. And so be a who's so mood and so do.
Well, Breneko, young Kasembak way as part of your generalizing your topics for today. The importance after paying tax to the central government, what Ghanaians expect to see, the usage of the money. It can want them some time. We elaborate on some things that you think say, Ghana phone say J2 so that it will attract more people to also pay tax.
Okay. Inti any compliance.
Good.
Inti tax need to na compliance. Compliance will be bia. Say why wako doctor na uyare ni amu edru. Edru na ono me compliance strategy and tactics. Yeah. Yeah, and one no pe ohun to. Yeah. Anti compliance jume bia compliance wo be tax a say etwo na say utua no so one ba say watua. And na utua. Adent na utua all those things. Na ye wo enoma bia a containing compliance. No? The first one is fairness and equity. Okay. Second one the complexity of the tax system. Third one the tax rate. Fourth one, tax audit. Fifth one, sanctions. And sixth, the autonomous monitoring, evaluation, and measurement. In Sisanuma, when na a check ma utumi who say there is tax compliance or not because government key ne you know friend is a budget no. Also the compliance level was less than 30%. Yeah, that means it's woefully inadequate. And what we need to do is say procedural compliance, procedural fairness and fairness, retributive fairness, interpersonal fairness, intrapersonal fairness, informational fairness. Near kind the adin Ghana for near kind the adin and say, Sebasa Jerry for Niji, Omfa Paso, NG. Information I hear no, a C and Saka. Okay. Nipan Okwakoji, a 23 no honor, and so when you soup. And so the temperament of the person. That's why so what to me so tax no. That's no you say so true. Okay. You need to know whether the person is extrovert, the person is an introvert, the person, the business person is an entrepreneur. You have to know all these things because a known a good tax collector. Now say it to me, yes, I know my way in a G2 says you tax now. What the government must do, they say a G tax now. Area be a G tax in Yemfanye be practical. Say the biayeka yeba Medina Jumhaya. Near the SC hospital crew be. Na maame for ne omo ton de ho nyina na ya mo pass and answer card. Say essence ya gigi to ni taxes ni levies ni free mo ho no. Near the SC we say no. So buy yare na wa yare na hu ni pa bi yare na oba hospital. Say say you 1000 Ghana cedis a ye be 250 Ghana cedis. We hu emfaso na e what tax na so. These are the practical experiences. Enti ono enya practical benefit no. Next time oka so ontua tax na obetua because 750 and 800 will save you no. Wa moka e hospital for because DJ tax na dey aya e boa no ankasa. That is not all. Abia ye betimi esi school bi. Aka say this school is what? Tax benefit school. na Ghana nyina ya hwe regional mutua tax pa na si school na school na yes omo tax compliance ema ene omo enipa na emra school free. These are ingenious. Obika say oh the TV is now to be. If you haven't tried building those so to me there's everything is possible under the sun. Everything is possible. Obika say because it's a independent who the direct benefit of the payment of the taxes because it's a painful thing. Yeah, I buy what to me said. Any council or chair idea or the tax you don't get immediate benefit. No. Enti say we are buying na wo abadae no achire say ABCD way faso a obenyani. But the medical sector, the tax can play a role there. Otua tax bia na the compliance level is about 70-80%. No, near check it whether it is personal income tax, company income tax, or any other tax handle. Near the SACAD now in the pharmaceutical sector, no, Ukona Quaco dry, you 50% what discount. Ukan where you card, your Bogana card, and we try the tax. These are ingenious. One dream we say, oh, dream money from born yet because infinity. Don't do that. We have people under this planet who we have people who can change this country. I'm telling you. But it's a matter of time. So when we talk, people should listen. We'll be 100% today, but be more. I do bet me I know who say you can do it. Okay. Nti ujiwe adwenchire no now wa odi animu no wa kafamu wa take strategy anye ya ne pensem that is how it should be done.
All right, to finalize everything here in common about here, since your democracy model, these major parties MPP and this omona ekoba since 92 BC 8 years 4 years now we ekoba other political parties are not coming on board. What would be your general advice to politicians, leadership, and in terms of party manifestos over powering the main Ghana for Nankase here? Because political manifestos are bad, they may person be na omani the omani here no omuntimi ye yemfa dum wi na yetwa so da foforo
nti one sadani can say National Development Commission it's backed by law your blueprints no ho nti politician bia manifesto no nanka ya calibrate anase ya cruche ne dia afoa no so nti ye show say on say planning is good adibia ye bia plan eda ho a usosidi pa echia krampo a enti say one planning nti we na mpese me no start to so anamo nti uba na ye show say that is what you must follow. There are limitations of your leadership, but blueprint no ho it gives you ample time, ample energy, ample opportunity to implement whatever that you want to do. Nti ye say the next 50 years, the next 10 years, the next 5 years, the next the net exporter of what? Oil. At least the first 5 countries in Africa, we want to place that particular position. Okay. Then it's the vision of the leader. The percent gold na no. The percent refining about 60%, and I'm more than a year too. Say we want to refine it. The refining, where is it going? Benefits be the cost be the investment be the critic, and home prepare and answer no me de how does it come back to affect the economy? What expansion is going to affect the economy in terms of job creation, in terms of tax revenue, in terms of employment, in terms of investment, in terms of revenue, in terms of cost of living, standard of living. One strategy based on national development, we say that is what is going to bring the benefit. But why not? Say, young family in China say, because we will be, I mean, answer. After Crampo, I buy a Crampo, it's a great tool. The African Free Continental Reference and Program now, Modiabano. Inti, so Omubeti, dear, restricting for long to whom say, this is where we want to go. The next 50 years now, this is what Ghanaians, not technocrats in our professor, the academia, the chieftaincy, institution, the technocrats, obia, the businessmen. This is where we want to go. And your politics are some. Until you tuma wapa when you actually to one your penny US in China another person. No US in China another person.
There's a man say that one ba.
David,
to me achieve
it. About one queen. Because it's a poor country. It will just crabby influencing Penoa poor sem.
No, but trauma.
No trauma. Because it's a poor country. Enti sika edimwa kutenepa. Ena ye ho aka no so do hospital de obedi de obehye be de obeda investment chese ni ho aka bebre nti biribia no ohia extra money ti politician ba na o discuss mbape no apagya ne nsama no ena pra e be di akire e be force wa me aka kire the mass say
eye nso no kan say hu
yes but for no you have to advise the democratic credentials now.
All right. My main message is now upon TV. Good morning. Why entry? But that's a PAD movement. Honorable Ken is the only person. That's now upon TV. Wonderful message. Kwabena gentle. Good morning. Watching live from Canada, Montreal. No Ken, no vote. Winnie Agyapong. Morning, my children. We thank God for another day and another week. Kofi, thank you for your wonderful and uplifting advice. More fire. Kofi, call a spade with no fears. Keep up the good work. Eunice Efiafosu, good morning, wine. I'm connected, watching you live from Seoul to Accra. Lawyer Odro, what a wonderful educative program this morning. Kudos. Wine never disappoint. Anama Shanti, hello. Good morning to TV. And also Nedia Wade Abba and so I don't know. Yadamasi. In Can We Trust? That's a wonderful message Wade Abba. Also, your guest has nailed it. That's wonderful discussion. Kudos to you guys. And Jonas Munkaila also is having one. Also, the NDC should be careful on how they are arresting and invading premises of MPP, big wigs, and also Nadia Ode Abba, and so and no. Also, Lawyer Odrug, God bless you, and God bless you, Owahe, and the entire crew. I'm watching live from Canada. A great discussion on also the other. But why I'm enjoying the discussion in second Takrade, more Vim MPP will definitely bounce back. And no division. My for birthday wishes in Chum. Justice Afo. Okay. And share Madam Bako, we evangelist auntie. Happy birthday to Nana Ajua Nyakwa, the first. Sinfusu Market Queen. Mother, may the good Lord shower his blessings on you, gives you good health from your children and entire family. We wish you a happy birthday. We evangelist Justice Afo, Omame Ketuano, Bahima, Asin for Sumarket Queen, Naima, Wadaruma, Yamin Shrow, Noma Unin Che, Special so that Hima for Zobo Life, Shai, or Chelsea Penny, oh no, happy birthday, Enko Emanum. The next person, Nana Opon. Today is Nana Opon, and then Nawoda. Nana Opon, there I was sending message back. Opon, Chichuku, name. Happy birthday. I'm a man who we a guy. Now on to Onkwanem, now Oma who DP, and also any day Eddie A. Shim. Evangelist, no, and Akolai, we mea police ni ba kwa me papa ba kwa no wa denta former Adenta police commander divisional police commander ACP Sefas Kofi ne nana o say ne onya 3 years nti o weshi ne nana IFN Oheneba Kofi Amofa o Millennium City White House Oheneba Kofi Amofa o dia man mpanindi pa no mudu say ya mo ho ka no enya asem keto mo ko school so mo mpa boa no mo bag bibia wo bi nti ACP Sefas Kofi nana na oda ti yedebesi ha ACP so e ma mo ne hwe da bia o send message ba o post commander na da bia o ton sa frem na o na homigiem former Adenta divisional police commander ACP Sefas Kofi Mr. Udru e bedo wase in fact why are dey nyamishira papa yede si ha na me adom kira kwabena wo sekira ho fo chairman beba yene no wonkomodie e wa ha Thursday ibedi my kwa wo so a omuma ko wi kwala yera ma me ba ko so no experience with that on also a victim te ebe ko Thursday na che say yewi ekwa animti Jack Toronto ni nua ketwa abedu hard builders for eba bedi enkomo me dey do wo ahene entwibu isi akona me adoma echina ebeshia good morning.